Let's take a look at the results of the November 8th, 2022 general election for the night. Okay, so this is just there's going to be like provisional ballots or whatever that they'll count, and then there'll be official certification a week later. So, but November 8th, 2022, Tuesday. And it looks like they reported all the numbers. I'm not for sure what the voter turnout rate, but at 2,500. So, Conejos County. The coroner, Richard A. Martin, the Republican, he got 2547 votes. And the the Democratic Party didn't even put up a candidate. They didn't even offer a candidate. Conejos County surveyor. Again, they don't even have a surveyor in Costilla County. Just somebody had to raise their hand in Costilla County. I wonder if Costilla got a surveyor. Or you could have wrote somebody in too, so that means somebody would have just wrote their own name in, then they would have been surveyor. Conejos County coroner is a Republican. The surveyor is a Republican. Martin Reynolds, Richard A. Martin, they both got about 2,500 votes. No Democrats, no Libertarians, no Greens. Okay, Sheriff, we got Martin Mays. He ran against Garth Crowther. The Crowthers are doing a great job. His brother's a treasurer. He's a sheriff. And they have, dedicated themselves to being opposed to crime and criminal activity. So that's good sheriffing right there. The sheriff that's opposed to crime versus one that's okay with crime. Give me the sheriff that's opposed to crime. Now, Martin Mays could have been a good person. I'm not for sure. I wish there had been a debate. There should have been like a public debate somewhere at one of the schools, posted on YouTube, so that way we could have had a nice healthy discussion. That's the whole point of a democracy. That's the whole point of the republic, right? To have the assessor is a Democrat. So we do have one Democrat, Conejos County assessor, but they're probably right wing. Who knows? Naomi Martinez Keys, and again, running unopposed. My God, how did Nathan Rubal? Oh, he ran unopposed. That's the only way Nathan Rubal would win the clerk and recorder chairs, by running unopposed. That's the only way. That's the only way possible. Also, he fucks over Democratic voters, and he registers a bunch of Republicans at RV parks. So is this actually a Republican county, or is Nathan Rubal just registering a whole bunch of Republicans out of the RV parks? And why is he doing that? So Nate, congratulations to Garth Crowther. He beat Martin Mays 2,049 to 1,161. Naomi Martinez Keys ran unopposed. Mac Crowther ran unopposed. Nathan Rubal ran unopposed. Commissioner District Mitchell Jarvis, he ran unopposed. What the fuck? Unopposed. Nobody's running against anybody, huh? Mitchell Jarvis, he's the best damn commissioner we've ever seen. Nathan, he's the best damn clerk and recorder. Mac Crowther, best damn treasurer we've ever. Naomi Keys, best damn assessor. Garth Crowther, he just got in there. So, congratulations to Garth Crowther. Seriously, that's like Martin Reynolds, 2570. I'm not sure what kind of surveyor Martin Reynolds is, or Richard Martin coroner. I have no idea. If you call their office and they're kind to you and listen to you and hear you out, that's pretty cool, right? But it'd be even better if the assessor would, assess cheaper, or the sheriff or the surveyor. It's like they're not promoting themselves. A surveyor, why don't you go out and do some surveys? Here's the county line, here's your property line. Do some free surveys, right? Do some surveys for the public. Nathan Rubal, I bet you in 4 years we will have no new registered people. It'll be the same 2,500 people that votes in 4 years, except for minus the people that expired. Now this is interesting here. District Attorney, 12th Judicial District, Robert S. Bob Willett, 1,232 votes versus Ann Kelly, 1906. How did he get so many fucking votes? He's all about the narcotics. So you got a bunch of reactionary Democrats, a bunch of fucking Bidenists around here. Where's the goddamn motherfucking Bernie Sandernistas at? Ann Kelly, 1906. So if that bodes well for Ann Kelly. Ann Kelly has defeated Bob Willett in Conejos County. There's 6 counties that she has to win, but so far she is up by 650 votes or so. Carol Riggenbach is beating Matthew Martinez. Matthew Martinez thought he was just going to coast in. He's the presumptive Democratic nominee, just going to coast right on in there. But the last Colorado representative for District 62 didn't deliver shit. We didn't get highway funds. We didn't get any pavement. What the hell he was a good, for Jared Polis, we got the police reform and some other things. But it's almost like Matthew Martinez is like, hey, vote for me. I'm a nice guy. No, I don't want to vote for you being a nice guy. I want you to deliver. What kind of laws you're going in there to write the laws? What laws are you going to write? What laws are you going to not write? Which ones are you opposed to? Which ones are you going to introduce? Carol Riggenbach, she, may win because she could just go and flirt with enough people to get the voters to vote for her. But again, what is she going to propose? What laws are she? I don't really see either one of them proposing. I don't even know do they know the laws? Do they know the Constitution and the Bill of Rights of Colorado? And how many, you got to read the criminal code and the case law, and you got to read the Constitution. That's a good trifecta. Do they have a good trifecta of understanding, Colorado law? How can you write the laws if you don't read the laws? So that's terrible. That's a terrible development for District 62 to send Carol Riggenbach. But to be honest, if they're not delivering, then I guess it doesn't matter who the hell you send up there, correct? And the Republicans had a better candidate than Riggenbach. State Board of Education member at large: Kathy Plomer, Dan Mayloit, Ryan Van Gundy, Eric Bodenstab. Attorney General: there's more John Kellner voters than Phil Weiser, 1,600 to 1,500. Also, it just goes on and on, actually, when it comes to Republicans versus Democrats. Republican, when it comes to state treasurer, 1606, 1439, 1603. Even Pam Anderson, the fucking, they stole the election from Trump, beat Jenna Griswold, 1486. Heidi Ganahl, Danny Moore, 1581. Jared Polis, 1582. Heidi Ganahl and Jared Polis are neck and neck here in Conejos County. Meanwhile, when it comes to the state of Colorado, Jared Polis smashed the shit out of Heidi Ganahl. Jared Polis is super fucking popular. Any of the Democrats should have ran on his successes because he's at the top of the ticket and he just kind of keeps on kicking ass and taking fucking names. Absolutely dunked on Heidi Ganahl. Just dunked on her. Just freaking. It wasn't even a contest. It was almost embarrassing. I almost feel bad. Adam Frisch is losing, but barely, in Conejos County, 15-15 to 16-69, that's good. This is a Republican district or a conservative. So the fact that Adam Frisch has got that many votes, people are sick of Boebert shit. I bet you Boebert loses tonight. Michael Bennet is beating Joe O'Dea in the state and in Conejos County. Beat him just by fucking 17 votes. Fucking Michael Bennet. He didn't even forgive student debt. Michael fucking Bennet. What the fuck did Michael fucking Bennet do for you or me? He didn't do shit for nobody. It's his voice. It's his lovely voice. That's what I would vote for. And he beat Joe O'Dea. Joe O'Dea, fucking Mitch McConnell said he was like the perfect fucking candidate. He's never seen a more perfect candidate than Joe O'Dea. So when you're like, who does Mitch McConnell, when he, a lot of people always want to look at the stars and say, God, I could be that person. Mitch McConnell wishes he could be Joe O'Dea. So he's not really aiming for the rafters on that. Not really swinging for the fences on that one. Not really tossing a Hail Mary pass to the end zone on that. They said that the voter turnout was 64%, which I guess is majority. So there's Democratic legitimacy here. But 64%, well, goddamn, that means 5% didn't vote, right? 35% of the people did not vote. You can't make everybody vote, but 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10, right? 3 to 4 out of 10 of the people didn't vote. Most of the people were participated in their democracy here. There's a whole bunch of constitutional amendments. I'm not going to read any of the individual ones. The Court of Appeals, everybody had to vote for all these Court of Appeals. There's no fucking way everybody voted for who these different Court of Appeals people were. But you had a couple of them that I had actually reported on. Neumeyer Olson, she's yes, retention 1813, 838. And then you had also that one appeals judge, Gomez and Fox and Brown. Jacelyn Casey Brown, 1712, yes. Retain. Oh, hell yeah. She's a good appeals judge. That Jacelyn Casey Brown, 1712. Great appeals judge. Get her right back in there. She actually is. She's against racism. So if you have a trial and you got a judge that's super duper racist, Jacelyn Casey Brown will throw that damn trial right out. But 953 did vote no. So it's interesting. These numbers are interesting. Why are about 900 voting no and about 1,700 voting yes? I don't know.